All right. So here we are addressing childhood oral rape again. And we're looking at the NAA imbalance, which is the N-acetyl-aspartate. And so after, looking at these obscure career paths, we look for a localization which centers on the tonsillar. So this is where we start to find it. Like where is the rape? Where is the actual evidence that there was one? And so we see a localization which centers in tonsillar throat sagittal plane, and it shows sexual abuse inhibits painful fear in their limbic pathways. But mostly what we're looking at is the centers of that tonsillar throat, the sagittal pain. We want to look at where that pain is coming from and whether there are lacerations in the lung. So we're looking for that. And then we see the NAA's production increase neural endurance, and the NAA creatine reduction in neurons damages a hypothalamus, changing a ratio in performance, according to Bellis and Zai. So addressing longitudinal hypothalamic pituitary adrenal HPA axis inhibitory neuronal malfunction and trigger response to adverse childhood experiences, ACE. And we notice that it excites abnormal hypothalamus regions in neural response. So making ACEs animalistic and aggressive. So we call them ACEs, and they're sort of ready to kill any and all things. They're very aggressive, and they come out of childhood trauma, and it's too painful to endure. So they sort of become animals. Not humans anymore. And so their brain has never undergone proper development, which causes them to give up quickly when neurons misfire. And once they've given up, then they come back as a predator who has vengeance but cannot always complete daily living. So they're angry about their inability to function because nobody has helped them reprocess their thoughts or reprogram them. And they can become very scary because their brain formation has an imbalance. And, as to put it lightly, not always like serial killers, but potential serial killers, potential, rapists, and active shooters, just human beings who have this desire to harm because they have not learned how not to, and they haven't been treated appropriately. And so my childhood rape victim has a piecemeal activity and rapid misfire and constant occurrences in social situations. So they don't know how to act in society. And so without any proper training, they go insane in public, and they don't have enough reception, and they become, hyperaggressive patients, and they don't know what they're doing because no one has taught them any social skills. And they feel pretty duped, I think, or not necessarily duped, but more so that they don't understand. They don't understand what has happened to them and why they are different than other people and why they have to be different. So, why not kill everyone since they don't fit in? And so simply catching the disease and the imbalance and recognizing it when they're young, and removing them from the situation is usually the best thing to do, because then it never gets that far. So we always look for preventative measures so that these children turn out safe and sound. And, there's a lot of charities that will take these children in and help them and take them away from, horrible things like what is happening to them and what makes the insane adults occur. Anyhow, so I'm done with that.